Welcome to another edition of Mark's Market Update. September, the leaves are starting to turn. What is happening in the market? Are we a buyer market, seller's market, balanced market? It's actually been an interesting market. So starting at the beginning of the year, we really saw a very severe seller's market. And that seller's market, it started earlier and it carried throughout the summer. And in June was the low water mark of inventory, less than 1 month of inventory throughout the markets that we follow. And then I started talking about the market softening a little more inventory, which indeed happened. So we saw inventory go up just a tad, and then it fell. So going into September, August was really a month that we saw a lot of buyer strength coming out. There were still multiple contracts, but unlike at the beginning of the year, where we were seeing 5, 6, 10 multiple offers went down to, in many cases, 2 or 3, but certainly still multiple offers. Prices softened a tad. But what we're seeing right now is some of those buyers that sat out of the spring market getting back into the market. Inventory levels are still very low. We're not seeing the inventory that we expected to come on the market. So traditionally the fourth quarter, so going into October, November, December, we would expect a softening of inventory just because a lot of people in St. Louis are going to keep their homes off the market for the winter. As you know, we've always said, if you're a seller, get your home on the market. Fourth quarter, there's less competition and still significant demand. So what's going to happen in the fourth quarter? It's really an unknown right now. We believe that we're still going to see a weakness in inventory, but if sellers become realistic, sell at the market price, because again, remember we talked about in July where there were unrealistic sellers, they were pricing homes 10, 15% over what they should have. Their homes just sat, created less buyer demand. They had to take price adjustments and they had to get realistic. Those homes ultimately sold, but in many cases at prices that weren't as good as if they would have priced it right. So I'm making a recommendation. If you're a buyer, there certainly are going to be homes available, although less. You have to be an aggressive buyer like we've talked about. But if you're a seller, unequivocally get your home on the market, prepare it for sale, listen to your real estate agent to price it right. There is no need to overprice the home because the market will recognize the well-priced home and actually bid it up to a higher price than if you were to overprice it, it sits, and then you have to take price adjustments. If you have any questions about buying, selling, don't hesitate to reach out. If you just want a home valuation, we're here for you. Have a fantastic day and thank you so much.